You are now tuned into the realest Philly sports talk show in the universe, with the hottest Philly sports content and coming at you with all the dope shit. Eagles, Sixers, Flyers, Phillies. You are now watching Philly SportzRap. Please smash that like button, subscribe, and please turn on the notification bell.
Yo, what it is, everybody. You know what time it is, baby. It is the matchup showtime with one and only Philly SportzRap. You got, of course, the host Tone here. Over here on my side, you got my main man, my bro, and everything. Diggs, the other half of Philly SportzRap. Got Halftime in the building. We got my man, one and only AK. Bless us with his presence today. You know, it's going to be a good day. And our main man, Randy, shall be up here shortly, y'all. You know what it is. So that's the squad. And today we got AK as our guest, our special guest, man. Just the other day, Wednesday, I had the pleasure of joining on East Meets West, AK, one of AK shows. So I'll be up there faithfully as well doing that. You know what I mean? And I had a good time, bro. I really appreciate that, man. I appreciate the warm welcome and everything. You know what I mean? Yo, man, I appreciate you, bro. You know what I mean? That even being a part of this network with Hardcore Sports, you know, AK reached out to me, you know what I mean? And seeing me and bro trying to work hard to get our stuff rolling. What's going on, Cole? What's up? And what's going on, man? Mac, the Giants fan, what up, man? So, but yeah, man, I appreciate it. AK, welcome to the show, man. I'm gonna give everybody a chance to get their rant, but I just wanted to tell you, welcome to the show and appreciate it, man. You know, really do, man. Thank you.
No, that's no problem, bro. I enjoy talking football with you. You know that, and I'm actually excited because I never got to talk to Diggs yet one-on-one here either. So, I'm stoked to have your brother here. I haven't talked to him yet, but I heard a lot about him. So, how you doing, Diggs? Nice to meet you.
Man. How you? Yeah, what's up,
man? I appreciate it, man. Before we get rolling, man, real quick, I want to definitely give a shout out to G-Man Entertainment. That's our Lace 'em Up track that y'all hear in the background, man. You know, they definitely one of our sponsors and helping us out get rolling. Then also to Cardi Blanc. They got the link in the description where we got our SportzRap t-shirts, but I'm about to update that because we got a new little design I think everybody gonna love and whatnot. So definitely shout out to Cardi Blanc, another one of our sponsors, man. And then thank you, Hardcore Sports Network, and all those that help make Philly SportzRap do what it do, man. You know what I mean? So what's up, Vic? Appreciate it. And Mitch, yeah, I know, man. Doc Rivers still here. What the hell? Mr. Mike, yeah. He said he'd be gone. But we're going to get started. Diggs, I'm going to let you get it out, man. You've been burning. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you the floor, man. Get your rant. What's your rant for this week, bro?
First of all, one today, man. I had to cuss out a bum and a person that was talking to the bum while I was driving to my residence. They sitting in the traffic, holding up traffic. It's a green arrow going left. You know they don't stay green long, right?
Oh, shoot. Hey, we lost him for a minute. Had time. We lost him for a minute, but
what did you do to me?
Hold on. Let's see. He working on it. At time, I'm gonna let you go ahead with your rant while we get bro back. Oh, there you go. Hold on.
Have a rant.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was kicked off, man. Look, I was saying my other rant was I am still so tired of PJ Tucker getting me. It's disgusting, man. But those are my two rants, man. It's been burning me up.
Hey, so you You so tired of PJ Tucker. It don't matter about MB hitting no winning shot whatsoever, huh?
No, man. PJ Tucker disgusts me, man. He gotta get out of here. I don't want to see him on it. He get too many minutes, man. Way too many.
He do. He definitely do. I had to agree. AK, man. Bro, welcome, man. Again, you got any rants for this week? Anything you want to get off your chest, man? Anything you want to say? So the floor is all yours, my man.
Yeah, I got one, dude. Listen, I am one of the only few who have sat up here all season long and said Jacksonville will make the playoffs. And I was right. Whoop whoop. But now here's my debacle. If Doug Peterson makes it further than Nick Sirianni, you're getting a fucking full rant, bro. I'm telling you. I'm not even going to play. That will piss me the fuck off, bro. If Doug Peterson takes his team further than we go, it's going to be hell to pay.
I'm with you on that one, okay?
I'm just saying, bro, because listen, I know there was people out there who sit there and they did not like Doug that much. You know, they were like, he was not a developmental coach. You know, he didn't develop players enough. He doesn't need to because he's really good at fucking coaching. So he doesn't need to develop his players that much. You know, he makes it work with what he's got. Mm-hmm. I love Doug Peterson. I was so fucking pissed when we got rid of him. He's the only one to get a Super Bowl for us, but yet it's okay to let him go, right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, dude, if he fucking gets, Nick better do something. I'm telling you, he better.
Why wouldn't you give him a contract after he wins you a Super Bowl? You ain't seen a Super Bowl in over 50
I'm not
years.
trying to bring up old news, bro. I'm not trying to turn stones. I'm just saying, bro. If that dude gets further than Nick, I'm
gonna be tight too.
I am going to pop my fucking top. I'm not even playing.
I'm gonna be tight too. Hat time, what you got anything for us? Hat time.
I do have watching the games, watching the 49ers. I'm not scared of nobody so far. I watched the 49ers. I'm in the first half, you know, they were getting beat. They were going, if you can go to toe-to-toe with the 49ers in points, you can beat them. They're beatable, and their defense will give up points. That's what it showed me. And I think we can beat the 49ers. I'm not scared of no team out there.
Halftime, I've been saying that all year. I ain't scared of nobody, man.
Okay.
We look good. If we don't turn the ball over,
bro, I'm telling you right now, that game yesterday, we all said it. There will be a point in that game where talent just takes over.
Yep.
And you saw whenever that happened. Seattle stayed with them as long as they could. And then eventually the talent just took over.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different in our scenario. You know what I mean? Because we have the defense to stay with them and we have the offense to beat them. So, yeah.
Okay.
We got the talent to go toe-to-toe with them.
Yes.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, Almighty, what's up, man? Yeah. Whatever, man. Worry
about your game today, bro. Worry about your game.
So I just want to first, I gotta apologize though, because my bad. I'd apologize. I did leave somebody out, man, because we definitely we streaming also with Let's Talk Sports as well. So I didn't want to leave them out, man, because they've been definitely had me on a few of their shows and things of that nature. I'm gonna do something with them as well. So trying to really get out there and just show love amongst all the good content creators, man, and you know what I'm saying, and just enjoying sports and sports talk. But so I'm gonna chime in a little bit on a couple things y'all said, but for me, the only thing I'm scared of is Jonathan Gannon. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Mm-hmm. That's who I'm scared of. I'm not scared of the teams because I feel like we match up with any and everybody. We have the talent on the roster, but Jonathan Gannon is who scares me. And at times, Shane Steichen could scare me because I could see us coming out with this wonderful game plan, blowing the first people like we play out, and then the next week you like, hey, what the hell are y'all doing right now? We was notorious for that bullshit, bro. But that's the coaching. You know what I mean? Gannon got to be aggressive and understand this is the playoffs, bro. We ain't got time to hold back. All that sitting back in zone everywhere. That's how the 49ers started eating up the Seahawks. Seahawks start playing a lot of zone in the second half, getting nervous and scared. And the 49ers ate that up, and they just out physical them, period. They just manhandled them, man. It was just too much. They wore out. And a few mistakes killed them. But I agree with y'all. I'm not scared of none of these teams out here. The only thing I am scared of is Jonathan Gannon. That's my take, man, on that.
Let me ease your mind on this real quick, because I hope they got them right. I think the last 3 weeks, because of the significant injuries and some of the people we didn't have, is what made that defense look a little trifling.
Yeah.
When you look at this team at the beginning of the year, when you had C.J. Johnson, when you had Jordan Davis, and now you add Sue and LJ and all them, you have talent that exceeds bad coaching sometimes. To where when JG would sit there and make a call and these players saw different, they were able to adjust because of their veteran leadership and their knowledge to make his mistakes not seem as bad.
Yeah.
But the last 3 games, we didn't have Maddox. We didn't have certain players out there to make those gaps up. You know what I'm saying? So now that you're coming out in the playoffs fully healthy, I'm expecting these players to fill those voids again, especially if Maddox is back. If Scott's playing our first playoff game, I'm going to be pissed because that is a very big open gap.
And we need Jordan Davis back to stop the plug ups for the run.
Yeah,
he's a big part of it, and you see it right away. I know he's a rookie, but you see it right away how he stops the run. He really does manhandle the run.
You're a big boy.
As soon as we lost him in the concussion, he's like done.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I'm with you 100 AK on all of that, man. Like, for real. That's just real. We was able to mask it, cover it up. I don't think we're gonna worry about. I don't think we're gonna see what's the name in there, Josiah, because they took him off the field last week, and they put in the slot and put Blankenship back in safety to fill that void. I think that's a better move. And
I am all for that. Yeah, dude, I'll take.
Was right. I'll have to say, give it to D.
I will take Blankenship and fucking Epps in the backfield and put CJ in slot. I'm fine with that, 100%.
Yeah. Diggs, you was about to say something.
I've been saying it, man. I've been saying it. You know, it's a no-brainer. I like Blankenship, man. I like him a whole hell of a lot more than I like your boy Scott, Tom. You can keep it.
Well, I'll be honest. I picked Scott too.
Hey, man. Early on, I thought it was the great move, but it clearly is not. And I need him off the field, period. Okay?
I would say this. In the beginning, he was playing good football. Then he got stupid. I don't know what happened.
My question was, why was it always him? You saw the kid struggling. How much worse could it get? Why didn't you try McPherson there? Why didn't you try Job? Why didn't you try any of these other guys? Why was it always him? It couldn't have gotten any fucking worse.
Yeah, you right about that. It definitely could.
And who knows? You might have found a secret gem, or somebody might have played at least a little better than him. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I could have got out there and did what Scott did.
I could have done what he did.
I could have got out there and did that.
I can't get nowhere.
Look long. If I got to look long, I can look long real good.
Yeah, I tell you what. But so look, I'm gonna transition real quick so we get rolling on a couple questions I want to shoot at y'all, man. We're gonna start off, and I want to talk about the games from yesterday. We're gonna get on that, and then I do want to hop on today's games and our take on those. You know what I'm saying, and how it'll affect the Eagles and so forth. But so we're gonna transition and talk about these other scrubs. Even it's only but one number one team in the league right now. We know who they are. All right. So yesterday we had for some it's a surprise, but for others it wasn't a surprise. So if you want to call it an upset, we had one yesterday. The other game, everybody saw.
What upset? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what upset too.
What's good? It's good.
No, I think it's only an upset for you, bro.
No, it's not an upset for me, but some people would call it an upset with the Jags winning. I picked the Jags to win.
Okay, me too.
Right.
Yeah,
I thought
I picked the Jags to win too.
Yeah, I did.
So we're all on the same page.
For the other viewers, in case there's some out there, but
Okay.
Yeah. So the Niners game, we talked about the Niners. Y'all talked about how you're not scared of the 49ers. And we saw that game yesterday. In the beginning, they struggled a little bit. Second half, a few mistakes allowed it to open up. Turnovers was costly because Seahawks was driving and was about to score to tie the game up before they got that sack fumble. The 49ers got the sack fumble on them. That turned the whole game after that because they struggled really stopping the 49ers, except for a little bit in the beginning. Halftime, give me your take on that game, and what do you think about the 49ers now?
Like I said, watching the 49ers.
We got one.
I'm just going to sit there and say, watching the 49ers game, that during the beginning, the Seattle Seahawks kept toe-to-toe with them. So if you can hang with them toe-to-toe, point for point, you can beat them. They're beatable. It ain't like they got everybody's saying how great their defense is. They gave up a lot of points in the first half. It's when they started kicking that other gear.
Mm-hmm.
The Eagles have that other gear, so that's why it don't bother me. Now, you have questions at coaching Jonathan Gannon. Is he going to play if you need 5 yards, if they only need 5 yards for a first down? Is he going to play 17 yards behind so hey, we'll just give it to you? He can't do that.
Yeah.
He needs to blitz more. Everybody's been saying it. The tackling has to get way better.
Absolutely. That's 100%. Cole said every game is different. Yeah, but still, we know there's some things you got to be consistent about, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Some things going to remain the same, but yes, every game is different, takes on its own personality, but some things just remain the same. AK, your take.
Yeah, man. No, first off, I think even Pete Carroll was shocked he got the season he got. So I don't think that Seattle at this point is even upset about what has happened because they're just happy to be in the show. Because I don't even think Pete Carroll thought they were going to get as far as they did. But there's nothing being taken away from Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy, he played one hell of a game yesterday. I'm not going to lie. He looked really good.
It looked good to me.
Which was shocking because usually, first timers in the playoffs, they look a little, flustered, but he seemed pretty good. So, but they are not as bad as what everyone thinks because, talent wise, Seattle was nowhere near their talent. They're not.
No.
And they were able to stay with them for as long as they could.
Mm-hmm.
Christian McCaffrey does bring another level to that offense. But, dude, like I said, we have the corners to lock them down. We have the defensive line to get to Purdy.
Yeah.
Seattle does not have our defensive line. No one has our defensive line. We led the whole NFL in 70 sacks this year.
70 sacks, bro. Nobody got that.
No one has our defensive line. No one has our corners. We have two of the best corners in the NFL. Good luck. That's all I got to say. Good luck, man.
Yep. Diggs, your take?
I'm like this, man. And I don't want to blame it on Geno.
Yeah.
But that fumble.
Yeah.
That was costly. That's what Backyard Bird said. What's up, Backyard?
It changed everything, man. I mean, you gotta have two hands on that ball
Yeah.
in that traffic. Gino knows that. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Mhm.
But then for him to come back out and throw the interception, I knew it was down here.
Oh yeah, that
You
was a
know what I
killer.
mean?
Yeah.
I knew it was down here. So like I agree with AK. Yeah, Seattle just was happy to be there, man. But they was pumped up. They was
Yeah.
pumped up. They was ready to play, but they was just happy to be there. They like, man, shoot it. We are expected to lose to San Francisco in San Francisco. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So we just gonna come out here and ball out. Like I don't think they were sad. Pete Carroll won't sad, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's what changed it for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Coles, I can't
Co-
wait till y'all
Coach,
fucking
cut it
lose.
out, bro. Ain't
Bro,
nobody
I
concerned
cannot
about
wait
nothing,
until
bro.
y'all lose tomorrow night to Tom Brady and I get to watch you fucking cry live. Oh my God, it's gonna be fucking beautiful. You're gonna make my year. And it just started.
I talked to my homeboy LJ this morning. He's a Tampa Bay fan. I said, dog, y'all can't lose this. If you lose this, you'll never hear the end of it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Losing the Dallas, yeah,
We gotta make
every win for them is a Super Bowl. Every win for Dallas is a Super Bowl. So yeah, if you lose to them, it's the end of the world, bro. It's the end of the world.
Bro, they just
Backyard,
lost to Washington too. You can't lose to them.
our running game is just as good, if not better. AJ and Smitty and the long ball will tear them up. Now I do want to comment something I had saw, and it ain't talking about further, talking about the Dolphins winning today. But further tripping,
Further
man.
sometimes, buddy. You come on now.
He
But,
must not have slept very well last night.
Yeah, he
might
ain't
still be gone.
he ain't sleep well. He ain't sleep well at all. But I do, it was about the Seahawks. The defense was not the Seahawks, 49ers defense. Somebody made a comment about their D being a little weak. I did see Seattle being able to throw the ball on them.
Yeah.
Hey, Ward was getting DK was torching Ward.
Yeah, as
DK
long
was
as
torching him.
yeah, long as you got an answer for Bosa and you got time, the secondary can be had. I think that's their weak spot. Because they was getting them on that one, bro, big time. You know what I mean? And
they was even moving. They was moving Lockett over there too on Ward.
Yeah.
They was tearing.
They were tearing Ward
he
up.
was getting tore. So
Bro,
he wasn't scared to chance against Devontae or AJ.
Yeah.
AJ will scramble Ward's biscuits, bro.
Oh,
He won't know where to go. fucking Smitty is gonna have that kid turning every which way but loose.
Oh my goodness.
Further since already first lost to the Cowboys. Ooh.
You said what?
Our wide receivers run the best routes. Like,
oh
yeah.
I mean, they are spot on with their routes, and
yeah.
Yo, it took him 5 minutes just to type "I won't cry."
He said, "I won't cry."
Bro, that was 5 minutes ago, bro. Where have you been?
All right, so we're gonna transition to the other game from yesterday. So you got the Niners who moves on. They still hold it. So the number 2 seed still alive. Number 7 is out. So now we know the Eagles won't play Seattle because the Eagles play the lower seed that's remaining after the games. So the other game we had was the Chargers in Jacksonville, man. And AK been hollering at the Jacks from the year. I was hollering about ETN at the top of the year. Everybody was talking about Robinson. I was like, yo, I'm telling y'all, ETN just got hurt last year, but the boy was a beast in college. I said, Doug Peterson is going to use him. And the Joker is balling right now. And they got them boys. He got them boys believing. They were down 24-0, and he got them believing. And we all know one of the strongest things you can have is just having faith. And them cats was ready to go. So, Diggs, started off. Give me your take on that game yesterday. How far do you think Dougie P can get these guys?
Hey, man. I told y'all earlier, I said, man, Trevor Lawrence gained my respect big time. You know? When I say he gained my respect, I said, yo, this dude, I didn't think he was coming back from the forfeit. That dude came back, and I don't know what Dougie P told him in the locker room, but it amped them boys up, man. I said, yo, and they out there having fun. Dougie P got them out there having fun, man. Yeah. But in saying all that, You're not going to Kansas City, Jacksonville. Y'all have fun last night, tonight. Go fly out to KC and just enjoy it. Enjoy it. I don't know what it is to do in Kansas City. I ain't never been there, but they got some barbecue or something. So you might as well go enjoy some barbecue. No pork though. Some of that turkey or chicken.
All right. AK, you've been hollering. I'm gonna let you go last, AK, because you was on these guys from the jump. Halftime. Give me your take on that game yesterday, man. How far can Dougie P get them, man? Can they upset KC?
They have a chance with Dougie P. They have a chance. I mean, like, come on. Everybody at the first half thought they were out. I mean, you had 27-0 in the first half. They didn't score a damn point. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then you see it changing. Like, all of a sudden, like, Dougie went in there and, like everybody's been saying, have fun. Yo, just, it's not that big of a deal. It's not took all the pressure off them because in the beginning, they looked nervous. And there they are. They were slinging the ball out, like, left and right. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, I was like, they were just doing their thing, and play call the penalties just killed the Chargers. Stupid penalties.
Yeah,
like slamming your helmet down, and there's no need for that. I don't know what he said to the ref. Bosa said to the ref, but that dude did not like whatever he said. He was ticked. I was like, okay, there's your penalty. Take another one. I'm like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you, bro. Absolutely. It was a whole different second half. You know what I mean? The whole second half was different. Doug got them boys believing, man. Like you said, it's a chance. Can they do it? I think KC just got just a little bit too much. Just a little bit too much for them, bro. And maybe Diggs might be like that. But they're gonna come out, they're gonna fight. So if KC sleep, they gonna find themselves in a dog fight in that fourth quarter with them, and we're gonna be like, what the heck going on? But Doug got the boys going, and they got nothing to lose. What? They weren't supposed to be there probably. Like, nobody probably had them picked them to win the division, be in the playoffs. Nobody did that. You know what I mean? So he turned that team around. Urban Meyer, you suck. Stay out of the NFL, bro.
Whoa.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Urban Meyer just like the party, and he like young females, man. He's a coach and gives them the access to all that, so you can't hate on him for liking that. But he is a shit coach in the NFL. Them boys didn't pay him no attention, but yeah.
Oh, dang, we lost my man AK, and I was just about to go to him, but I'll wait for him for a second. But yeah, man, that was interesting, man. So what percentage y'all give KC, man, on beating Dougie P? Y'all let me know in the chat too. What percentage do you give them? You give them 0 digs?
Who? Give
Jackson 0% chance of beating KC?
Zero.
I give him a 25% chance. I'm gonna give him a little something just because Dougie P might have something under his sleeve. I'm telling you, that dude took this team Jacksonville wasn't even a playoff team. He switched the whole team around in 1 year where they're in the playoffs and they won a playoff game.
They picked up a lot of talent in the offseason.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Trevor Lawrence, like I said, he done gave my respect to the point where I'm going to draft him in my fantasy.
Yeah. I'm with you.
He's only gonna get better.
Sorry, man.
You good? You good, man. You good. Get yourself together, man. But yeah, I was just about to pass the mic over to you, and you were gone.
Yeah, no, my internet cut out there for a minute. Sorry.
Nah, you good. You all good, bro. Yeah. Nah, man. But yeah, man. Backyard says 50-50. I don't know. I ain't giving them 50% chance backyard. I can't do it. He said Doug no KC. Yeah, all right, but it's the same thing they say. If you're playing somebody at Madden, You might know me all you want, but you can't play. You can't play for me, cuz you can't. It don't matter. You got to go out there. Your players got to perform. They not playing each other. The players got to go out there and perform. So any given Sunday, they say, I give them a 25. I'm giving them a quarter two, like my man had time. 25% chance of winning the game, just because Doug gonna have them balling. AK, give us your take, man. And what percentage chance do you get them to be able to upset KC?
Well, first off, all I gotta say to this man is teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. No lie, man. Doug, I said it yesterday on the NFL breakdown that we had on the Hardcore Sports channel. When I look at the quarterback position of that game yesterday, Trevor Lawrence and Herbert, they're both young and still unproven and got a lot to prove. So I couldn't give either one the edge right there. They're both good quarterbacks in their own way. I look at it as the coaching perspective. It was either Staley or Dougie P. Well, Dougie P has proven more than Staley. We all know that for sure as Eagle fans. So when it came down to that game, I took Doug over Staley because Doug's been there. He knows how to motivate his team, a.k.a. halftime, and he got them playing right. And no lie, they win the game. That's what you're supposed to do. They just went from being probably the least concerning team in the AFC to probably the most concerning one. Because what makes them deadlier than the Chiefs and everyone else is, one, they have nothing to fucking play for. Because they're kind of in the same realm as what the Seahawks were. They weren't supposed to fucking be there. And these guys just won. And they know how to win. Dude, did y'all see Dougie P's victory speech at the end?
No,
he was emotional, bro. He even puts that as one of his top wins he's ever had as a head coach, and he's won the fucking Super Bowl. I mean, this team is motivated, and they just became the most deadliest team on that side of the division because they got no reason to play for anything else but the Super Bowl now because they're not supposed to be there. So, yeah. I'm riding with Jacksonville, man. I've rode with them all year, and I think Doug's going to reign there for a long time, bro. They've never had a coach like Doug. I mean, he's not out there trying to pop somebody's asshole, like he's coaching. He's doing what he's supposed to do and motivating. So, yeah, man. And the Chargers have a history of tanking with really good quarterbacks. Look at Phillip Rivers, never got the job done. Look at and Herbert, he's very talented as well. But the Chargers are his downfall. The Chargers are everyone's fucking downfall.
Hey, yeah, I had to agree with you.
For you. Who do you blame for the Chargers losing that game?
Staley.
For sure.
The head coach all day.
Because the way they were winning, they shouldn't have lost that game. There's no way.
That's the coach all day.
Yeah.
No, I think Herbert got swapped with fucking Matt Ryan at halftime. Pretty sure.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. So today we got 3 games. Monday we got 1 game. I want to hop on the 2 division rival games first, and then we'll hop on the other games. So we're going to start off with today's game where you got the New Giants going to visit the Minnesota Vikings. And earlier this year, it was a 3-point win. It was a tight battle. So Diggs, Giants and Vikings today. What's your game prediction and why are you picking that team to win?
I got the Vikings. Not because, the Giants are rivals or anything, but I think that first game, the Vikings took the Giants lightly, man. They was like, man, we ain't worrying about these guys. They came in and was like, man, we going to whoop up on them. But they got surprised. Because the Giants, they not good, but they not bad. They on that transition phase. They in that transition phase. They're in the phase from going from bad to like a little bit good, but a little, not that great. So Minnesota knows now that they can beat the Giants without playing a good game. Jefferson gonna have a big day.
Okay.
Jefferson gonna have at least 3 touchdowns. I think they think the Vikings. Everybody is counting the Vikings out. They're saying the Vikings. They're not that top seed, but the Giants almost beat them. They're not missing with us in St. Fran, so Minnesota gonna whoop up on the Giants. You know what I'm saying? Jefferson gonna have 3 touchdowns.
All right. Okay. All right. Charles, what's going on? Good afternoon. Watching from Nassau. The upset alert. Giants, Ravens, Dolphins, winners today. Woo! What? Nassau, yeah, I know. Yeah, Bahamas. I appreciate you checking us out from the Bahamas, though. You know what I mean? We reaching out there. You know what I mean?
We supposed to do something good in the Bahamas, though.
Boy, you got whatever you got right now, whatever drink or whatever smoke or whatever, it's good because you got the Giants, the Ravens to upset the Bengals. Dolphins gonna upset the Bills. Hey, I tell you what, Charles, if this go down, I'm gonna need to talk to you week so we can put something down in Vegas. All right. Welcome, Charles, from the Bahamas. Says further. Halftime, what you got? Giants, Vikings, man. What's your prediction? Why you think they win?
I got the Giants. I like the Giants defense. I've been saying it all year long. I like the Giants defense, and this is why the Vikings are going to lose.
Look at this.
Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is not that good of a quarterback, and I think he's going to choke. He's going to throw a couple interceptions, and I got the Giants because Kirk Cousins sucks. Let's just be honest. He is not that good of a quarterback. He's just not that good.
Okay.
But the Giants got a better defense, and they got Barkley that's just been running all over the place. That's all they do is run the football. But,
yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
Random, what's up, Random? Appreciate you tapping in on the show. He said that guy went back to the future and got the sports almanac from this.
Exactly.
AK, what's your prediction on that Giants and Vikings game, man?
Listen, man, halftime kind of stole my thunder a little bit, and I knew he was going to do that. It's all good, man. Great minds think alike. Yeah. Listen, man, I've been calling the upsetters all year, and I've been doing pretty good at it. I called the Jags yesterday, and this is my only other upset that I had for the week. Listen, man, the Giants were so close a few weeks ago, and they were without a few pieces. They got some pieces back now. Their offensive line, their left tackle's playing. I don't believe he was playing the first time. So, yeah, I get it. The Giants' overall roster doesn't have the talent that the Minnesota Vikings carry. But the Giants play they play very rough. Yeah. They are a very gritty team. They will blitz the hell out of you. They will pressure you, and they will make you force mistakes. And it can work. I mean, they've been in both games we played them in for the most part. So they can beat the Minnesota Vikings. And like Halftime said, man, I am not a Kirk Cousins fan. And in all honesty, they probably should have stayed with Casey Keenum. But listen, Minnesota's either going to win this game because the Giants mess up, or the Giants are going to win because they just outplay them and be better than what Kurt is. So I have the Giants win this one, man. It's going to be a close game, though. Seriously.
Oh man! All right, okay. I need you to give me what you got too, man. Because I don't have the Giants winning this game, bro.
Oh, bro, I had the snorkel. I had the snorkel mask on this morning, smoking out of it.
So. All right, I think it is going to be a close game. I do think it's going to come down in the fourth, and somehow Minnesota going to do their little heroics one more time this year and win the game. I do feel like they're going to come back and win the game. I think it's going to look real close, like the Giants is going to pull it off. Minnesota's going to come back and they're going to steal the game. And it's going to suck for New York. You know what I mean? It's going to suck for New York. As much as I would say it'd probably be nice to see in the NFC East championship game, but I can't see it happening because I don't see the Giants winning. And I'm going to transition us over into the next team. I don't see Dallas beating Brady. However, I feel like I'm about to be a little nervous where everything I'm saying going to come back and bite me. I always said, law of average. He have beaten them 7 times. He's 7-0 against Dallas. He's bound to lose 1. He's bound to lose 1. It can happen this year. They haven't been that strong, but we know playoff Brady. Brady got more wins than every quarterback that's in the daggone playoffs right now. So we know what Brady can do. But I think Dallas can mess around and be hungry. The way they play, you know, they up and down. They play bad. They probably gonna come ready to play this game. But I don't think they're gonna do it because they seem to always somehow choke. They somehow choke, man. So they're gonna mess up the NFC East championship game. So we can't get Eagles in Dallas, can't get Eagles and Giants. So I think the Eagles gonna be the only team standing in the NFC East after Monday night. That's what I think. You know what I mean? That's my take on that. Diggs, what do you think?
No.
Boy,
I'm sitting here. I listen to halftime. I listen to AK. Now listen to what you say.
Okay.
And I'm saying to myself, okay, I definitely need to be more in touch with you guys. Get what y'all doing. Y'all are way up there. Like, I'm saying to myself, hold up. I might need to speed up a little bit because I want to be with that. I don't go back to the Giants and Vikings. I don't see that game being close today. And I'm done with them.
Okay.
But we were never going to, Tony, we were never going to get an NFC East championship game because that's shitty. The Giants is shitty. And it just so happens they're going to have to play somebody other than themselves to get into the NFC championship. I do believe that Dallas is more competitive than the Giants. But did you see Brady and them boys the last couple of weeks, man?
Yeah, I did.
Hey,
him and
Evans.
Yeah, him and Evans been getting hot.
I sat back and said to myself, I said, damn, they getting hot.
Yeah.
Then I said, damn, they getting even more hot. I said, all right, damn. We're going to have a little battle that second week.
Yeah.
It's going to be a rematch of us and the Bucks in the divisional series, man.
See, and that's when I'm scared of Jonathan Gannon, bro. That is when I'm scared of Jonathan Gannon, bro. He will sit back in the zone and Brady gonna dink and dunk right down
Hey, Tom. AK said earlier, man. He said at some point in time, the talent is going to do this in the game. It's going to rise. The talent is going to rise and take over.
Okay.
So,
bad man.
You know what about that? Because I don't know if Howie Roseman does not get executive GM, whatever you want to call it, other year.
You gotta get
it's a scam. It's a scam. Because we got players at every position that could start for every team in this playoffs, man.
Yeah.
Every single team.
Yeah.
I mean, he has loaded us up. We got talent, man. And I think this is all we've been waiting for, man. 3 games. We've been waiting for 3 games. 3 games to show everybody how much work we put in the offseason. So, man,
right.
I don't see it.
All right. Colts on the Panthers, the Falcons. Y'all funny. Coles, I know you feel a little bad over there because we're not giving your boys a chance, but we just keeping it real, man. And Tyree said Brady is the GOAT, but we beat them, remember? Yeah, we definitely did. We was the one team that knocked them out. So AK, so halftime don't steal your thunder. You get to steal his right now. So I'm gonna let you go first. AK, what's your take that Cowboys and the Bucks, man?
No, it's cool. I don't think he can steal my thunder on this one because only I say this. Dak Prescott is the new age Kirk Cousins.
Okay.
No less. Statistically, they look great, but they don't win anything important. That's what they do. So I'm not worried about it. You're going to get the same old Dak you've gotten the last 3 times you were in the playoffs. Not going to happen. Something's going to happen, but it ain't going to be in your favor. Tom Brady is going to be coming to Philadelphia, and I've already said it. Jalen Hurts gets his redemption game from last year.
Okay.
He wins it. So, it will be a good matchup. The Bucs defense probably isn't as dominant as what they were last year, but they're still decent. Our defensive front will destroy Tampa's offensive line because his offensive line is nowhere near as good as what it used to be. I have faith in my corners to take on Godwin and Mike Evans. Dallas has Diggs. Okay. They're going to get toasted, and all they're going to do is run White and Leonard Fournette right at Micah Parsons like everyone else does, and he's not going to do anything. The guy's only had 1.5 sacks in 4 games. He's been irrelevant. Where's he been? Nowhere. They're going to sit there and say, "Oh, we're going to sack Tom." No, dude. By the time the ball hits Tom's hands, it's going to be out. They're not stupid with Tom. Yeah, exactly. Diggs got it. It's going to be very listen, the dude is 46 years old. You can't let him hold the ball 3 seconds. You got to get it out. They're not dumb. So Tom is different in the playoffs than he is in regular season. You get Tom Brady. There's 2 Tom Bradys. There's Tom Brady, and then there's Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
So yeah, they're gonna have their hands full.
Flip away, Cole. Flip away.
I can't wait.
All right.
Yeah, I can't wait till you clip it and then you lose and you're clipping it just to be like, he was right. He was right.
Hey, hat time. I'm gonna let you go. Then we're gonna get in. We're gonna do a double take on the last 2 games. So y'all will give me info on 2 games. So that way I get my man Mr. Mike in because we know people going to be wanting to check out these 1 o'clock games. So I'm gonna keep us and I gotta get my man Mr. Mike in and get him and do his thing. So, but hat time, give us your Cowboy prediction before we.
I got Tampa Bay, but this is gonna happen. Dak Prescott has been a turnover machine all year long, and he's going to turn the ball over again against Tampa Bay. Tom Brady has Mike Evans and bringing Goddard. He's going to be. He's just going to pick them apart, and just he's got this, and it's going to, and Dak's going to throw an interception. And I think Tampa Bay's running game is even better than the Cowboys game.
Yeah.
Like, let's put this into perspective, y'all. They beat you when they were at their worst at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
They were literally at their worst.
They were horrible, and they beat y'all. Yeah, man. I don't think they scored a touchdown. I don't even think they scored a touchdown, did they?
Right?
3 points.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, they beat you with being bad. They're coming in fully healthy for the first time in a long freaking time. Yeah. What do you think is going to happen? Because you got Tom at a bad time.
Yeah.
They were terrible. and they still beat you.
Yeah.
In the
That's
last
a
3
whole
games
fact.
that Tom Brady threw for over 400 yards in 3 of the last games.
Yeah.
Mike Evans got over 200 yards
Yeah.
in one. Probably
It's been happening for the last 3
that's why the
weeks.
Cowboys are going to lose.
And
Bro,
we
they
do
are gonna
know
They are
Diggs
gonna
like to
get
give up
punched
big
in the
plays.
mouth.
Diggs like to give up big plays. Every game he give up one at least.
They are gonna get punched in the mouth so hard they're gonna
Yeah.
feel it everywhere.
Absolutely. Hey, I'm gonna touch on this real quick, and then I'm gonna slide off of this, and we're gonna go to the last 2 games. So, Blue City, what's up, man? Appreciate you coming in. Says I'm here. Also, here that the officials will be keeping an eye on the Eagles on the division round. So, what he's talking about, I don't know if y'all heard it or not, but it came out earlier this week that it wasn't even just the Eagles; it was like 3 other teams. So supposedly these kickers been putting some kind of foreign obstacle or something on the grass when they doing their field goals, and they've been picking up real quickly, and the cameras caught them scooping it up real quick. And the Eagles is one of the 4 teams that they named. So it was 3 other teams that was the kickers. I don't know whatever they've been using. They don't know what they've been using it for. They can't see what it is. But they said after they kick, they've been swooping the shit up off the ground. So now,
I didn't hear that one.
Yeah, I heard that the other day. So that's what he's talking about.
What is the purpose of it?
Huh?
What is the purpose of it?
So I guess I don't know, and that's what they're saying. They don't know because the rules say you can't use nothing at all. You can't put nothing on the ground, whatever. So they don't know if it's used to keep the ball a certain way and help them. I mean, to me, it ain't gonna kick it through the goalpost.
How do you keep it a certain way? You got to snap it, and the placeholder places it. What do you mean?
I don't know, but they got tape.
It.
They got tape of these kickers picking something up off the ground. They can't see what it was or whatever. So that's what Empire is talking about, and they say they're going to keep a close eye on those teams when they're kicking their field goals now. So cut it out, man. We moving on. But that's what he's talking about.
Is this how far we've come? We're now cheating on kicking on field goals.
Cole, y'all don't be watching this, whatever, man.
Y'all can't even establish what a catch is in the NFL. You want to bitch about field goal kicks?
They can't. Anything. I can't do. They always trying to find the smallest little thing.
That's it, bro.
Is it a magnet on the football where it goes in between the goalposts when they put on the ground, they pick it up? Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm like,
dude,
come on.
You know the one thing that really confuses me? The one thing that really confuses me is we try to figure out what is a catch, what establishes a catch. So you got a guy and he catches a ball and because it moves just a tiny bit, oh, it's not a catch. But then you can have guys catching balls with their nut sacks and it's a catch. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand. What are we doing, bro? I don't.
That's crazy, man. Hey, look, let's get into these last couple games. I got to get Mr. Mike on, let him do his thing before we roll out. Thank you for the 11 we got in here in the chat, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Please hit subscribe as well. Hit my guys halftime up. Subscribe to him, my man AK. We all part of the Hardcore Sports Network. Check them out. Got some people in the chat. Y'all need to check out my man Cole's Cowboys, Cowgirls, whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yo, Kyle, what up?
Definitely check them out. And I appreciate y'all. So the last 2 games we're gonna talk about. AK, I'm gonna let you tell us your prediction on both of those games. You got Ravens and Bengals again for a 3rd time, and we got Miami, who now Teddy Bridgewater is going to play, and they're playing up against the Bills. What's your prediction of those games?
Bridgewater not playing. AK.
What?
They said he was going to play.
Bridgewater's not playing. Stop it. Go ahead. It's pinky hurt, man. It's pinky hurt. Stop playing, man.
He said it's pinky hurt.
Hey, and if Teddy plays, he's going to be out by like the 2nd quarter.
Me and my homeboys were saying that the last 2 weeks. They said, yo, I thought every time Teddy Bridgewater comes in the game, he don't finish the game.
He don't finish the game.
Okay, so first off, man, I'm gonna start this out because this is the way I have it set up in my head. So I'm going to ride with it. I have the Bengals Eagles in the Super Bowl.
Okay. So we know
Okay.
Bengals beat the Ravens.
I am riding very heavily on the Bengals. I think they got hot at the right time here at the end of the year. They finally have a full, healthy team, and we all know Joe Burrow is that dog.
He's cool.
And he's the only guy to beat Pat Mahomes 3 times.
Okay.
Okay? So I have the Bengals going to the Super Bowl for the AFC, so I don't obviously have them losing this game. I think they handle what they need to handle, and they get the job done. And I would love to say Miami could win this game, but I don't think they're going to because of the quarterback situation. And I don't think the Bills will be able to go any further after this game because losing Von Miller was a very big key component to them making the Super Bowl, and he is now not there. So I don't think the Bills are going to get any further after this week.
Yeah.
But I have the Bills passing this week and Cincy definitely.
Okay. All right. Okay. Hat time. Who you got, man? Those last 2 games, man. What's your prediction? Brandon, I appreciate that. Appreciate you coming in, Brandon. Said the Giants are by far the weakest team left in the NFC. Facts. Go ahead, hat time.
I got the Bills against Miami because their quarterback just still can't get out of concussion protocol. And he's really been hurting lately.
Yeah.
Even though they got good wide receivers, they don't have a quarterback that can give him the ball like Tua's been doing. Tua's been actually he played great this year, but then those concussions really messed him up. And Buffalo's still playing. They're playing good. They're just not going to, after this week, like AK said, they're not going to make it. They'll be done too.
Gotcha. All right, Diggs, what you got, man? Who you got?
I'm like, AK, I'm with you. I got the Bengals and the Eagles in the Super Bowl. So, yeah, the Bengals are going to beat the Ravens. But the same thing with the Bills. I agree totally. The Bills going to beat the Dolphins, really? With Skylar Thompson? They might as well just gave them a bye, too, because Skylar Thompson, we know Teddy Bridgewater is never playing the whole full game.
Teddy Bridgewater is playing. Stop it.
Tua head hurt, so he's not going to play either. So, yeah, the Bills going to lose the next week, period. Because that Von Miller, when Von Miller went down, he had that shit. I said, whoa.
Yep.
That's it. But the Bengals, to me, look better than both of them. Like, even though we don't know nobody on their defense is pretty consistent.
They play. Definitely.
You know, Joe Cool, he's the only Joe Burrow reminds me on how Joe Montana used to be in the pocket. Mm-hmm. You can have everything going around you, and you like, look, it's me and Jerry Rice, it's me and Jamar Chase, it's me and Taylor.
I think I triggered Brandon, bro. I didn't mean anything disrespectful by it, homie. I was just saying my take. They didn't have Von Miller last year and they fucking lost, dog. That's the point.
I'm saying Von Miller is a crucial piece to them. I don't see the Bills going nowhere. After they beat I don't even know if they the full Dolphins, but after they get rid of them, they gonna lose the next week. Period. If it's either Kansas City or this and that, they lose regardless. But the Bills, they only with that defense, you gotta. And Michael Hyde just came back too, so that defense gotta be complete from the look semi good. But I like the Bengals, man. I like the Bengals coming out of the AFC. Period. And then I figure the Bengals and the Eagles will go in. And, we're going to win that chip.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, my take, Tyrese said he want Chiefs and Eagles. I don't even want to play Andy, man. I don't want to have to root against Andy.
Dude,
I really don't.
That would be a great game, though.
Before you go, Tone, how fucking awesome would it be to fucking have Dougie P versus us?
I don't
that
want to
would
see
be
that either.
amazing.
Look, Dougie
No,
P.
that would be awesome as shit, dude. That would be so fucking iconic.
Listen, he's gonna have them guys so ready. The players will be retarded. Because, bro, that speech that you talked about, you know where that came from? Is because he's trying to prove a point to Philly
I know.
and everybody else that said it was his fault or why he was the reason for the Eagles having that year, that down year. I think, to me, the reason why we had that down year, Howie did a poor job in the draft and getting talent on the down team that for that 1 year, you know what I mean? And then I felt like the coordinators or the other assistants wasn't that great. I thought they was okay. You know what I mean?
We lost a lot.
Yeah, and we went through a lot of injuries too. So
yeah, well, that's what happens. That's what happens when you go with old and busted.
Yeah.
Outside hands just, I don't know. He lost the feeling in his hands on that pass. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't know. But
and he also called Kansas City in the Super Bowl with the Eagles too. Just against Andy Reid.
I ain't gonna lie. Andy Reid is the only one who scares me. Like that. Honestly, a lot of people might fear Bill Belichick. I'm scared of Andy. Like that dude.
I don't feel like we're going to game plan good enough to beat Andy.
No, he's bad.
I just don't feel like it's going to happen. Better. So I don't want to play Kansas City. Andy gonna come out with a great game plan, bro. Mahomes gonna be a problem, and you can see Kelsey gonna be a problem. We already struggled with some of these tight ends in the middle of the damn field.
That would be pretty dope.
No, yeah. So I'm not. But anyway, going with my picks so we can move on. But Brandon said Peterson refuses to run the ball consistently. Well, he did that with us. Lawrence threw 4 interceptions early yesterday because he didn't focus on establishing the run game.
They still won, dog.
And he still won. And he still won.
And he still won.
They still won. So the Chiefs will slaughter the Jags next game. The Jags win just means the Chiefs get a free pass to the AFC Championship. Well, we said that earlier on, Brandon, that Diggs gave him 0% chance. So, yeah.
But dude, Dougie ain't giving no one a free pass, homie. I hate to tell you that.
But I'm going with the Bengals to beat the Ravens, and I'm going with the Bills to beat the Dolphins. So, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be, you're going to have them big games, 4 big games next week. Well, 2 on the AFC, 2 on the NFC. You're going to have big games next week. If I had to pick right now with the Super Bowl, I'm kind of keep getting stuck between the Bengals or the Bills. I feel like I feel like one of them is going to knock the Chiefs off. And I think it's going to be either Bengals or the Bills, honestly. That's what I think is. I think that's probably going to be the AFC Championship game, Bills and Bengals, and that's going to be a nice one. That's going to be a very nice. Yeah, man. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it go and how it shake out, and it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting, and I can't wait to see who Philly play. See if it's gonna be. We're gonna know either gonna know it today, or we already know it's gonna be between Tampa and the Cowboys who we will play. So the Giants have to pull out a miracle, but the Meadowlands. So I don't see that happening. But anyway, we gonna transition, man. I gotta get my man on the show.
Your show is being interrupted by SportzRap with Mr. Mike.
Hello, everybody. How you doing today?
What's up?
Listen, I'm gonna do this real quick because I know it's time. AK, I'm with you. Buccaneers gonna whoop ass. Plain simple as that. You know. And let me. Hey, Diggy. Let me. What's up?
Your voice changed a little bit.
Well, yeah, you know, I'm over here in England right now, you know, so you got to, you know, when you're in Rome, do what the Romans do. You know what I'm saying, you know. Okay. I listen. Halftime, Halftime, you there?
Yep. What's up?
Hey, listen, let me tell you what happened. I had a scratch off last night, and I was scratching and scratching. Guess how much I won?
Nothing.
No, I won $100.
Oh, there you go.
$100. So I
Nice.
thought I was getting so lucky. I thought about the billion that they got in the pot right now, or they did have. And me and the wife started celebrating because we knew we had it. We just knew we had that $1 billion. We could have had it, but we don't live in Maine. What the fuck? But yeah, hey, listen,
but we don't live in Maine.
Hey, listen. One person in Maine won 1,135,000,000. That's a lot of money, isn't it?
Hell yeah.
Dickie, I would join you, but I got to go to work today, so I can't drink you there.
No drink no there, bro.
Okay. I want to real quick because I know y'all going to get to these games, But listen. I've never done this before in the States, but I helped somebody change a tire in England, in London, in Liverpool the other day, And I was changing, and I'm not familiar with changing tires in Europe. You know what I'm saying? So I put the tire on backwards, but I didn't know. Listen, I did not put it on backwards until they started taking off. When I saw the wheel wobbling, I said, "Oh shit! At least they moving. Let them go. They'll find that figure. They'll figure that shit out later." But I was just trying to be a good guy,
They said they moving, let them go.
Yeah, let them go. Shit, they'll figure out later when the motherfucker rolls before them. They'll figure it out. but I real quick, I'm going to get into some movies because I know time is limited. There's a good movie called Megan. Y'all ever heard about that?
No.
Megan?
Okay, it's called Megan. It's about this woman. She gets a little doll. It's kind of sort of like Chucky, but it's better than Chucky. Trust me. Okay, another one is House Party.
Oh yeah, it just came out
Yeah,
Friday.
yeah. It's out there. Yeah, and what it is these guys get to clean LeBron James' house, but instead they hold a party. Oh my God. They throw that is a real party. Trust me, it is. And there's another one on Netflix called Mudbound.
Okay.
It's called Mudbound. I had a commentary, but it would take too long, so I'll get you next time. But AK,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
with you. I'm with you, bro. Buccaneer. And Cole, if you're listening, sorry. Sorry.
You gotta stop by my channel, man. You gotta
What'd you
stop
say,
by
sir?
my channel. I said you gotta swing by my channel more. I need to have you on. You make me laugh, and I love it.
I love doing it. And one more thing, to Mitch. Mitch, sometimes us psychics were off. I was off about Doc Rivers, But I tell you what, you give it maybe the beginning of the season, after the season over. I think he's out of there. I really do. I really do. Now I want to ask everybody: was my England accent okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
And you doing all right, man.
All right. Well, listen, that's all I got for you now. I'll do my commentary next time. I know you got to go. Thank you, Hardcore Sports. Thank you, Philly SportzRap, and may God bless everybody. See you next time.
I appreciate you, man, Mr. Mike, for sure.
All right.
I love having Mr. Mike way in trip. AK, man, me and you was talking about something the other day. I think he'd be perfect for having on that.
Oh my God! Yes.
Yeah,
Holy
I think
shit.
he'd be perfect for that. We can't put it out there yet.
Yeah.
I can't tell you,
Yeah.
but AK already know that would be perfect, bro.
No, you are right. He'd be perfect for that.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
He-
Yeah.
you
Hey,
know
Dig,
what?
I it is sidebar offline, Dig.
Okay,
He'd be perfect for that, yo. Oh my God.
He'd be perfect for that one.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But look, man, everybody enjoy y'all games today, man. The Bills and Dolphins started. Let y'all get y'all last words in before we take off, man. AK, what you got for us, bro?
Well, listen, guys. The great part about being an Eagle fan this weekend is we ain't got a game, so we can kind of just sit back, eat, be merry, and watch people's feelings get completely shattered, and other ones continue on. So yeah, have fun this weekend. Be safe. Eat a shit ton of Philly cheesesteaks and just get fat and enjoy it, man, because we don't play till next weekend. Appreciate you guys having me on. It was fun. Can't wait to do it again. I am AK Eagles from the AK Eagles podcast. I may fuss and cuss, but you can count on me and my content like the fucking city bucks. And if you like to subscribe, appreciate it.
Appreciate that, man. Had time, man. What you got for him before we get out of here?
Yeah, like AK said, we get to sit back, relax, and watch everybody. Watch these teams lose, and people are going to be upset, like the Dallas Cowboys. But, you know, you guys take it easy, and thanks for having me on. And we're going to have a good time.
Absolutely. AK, man, I'm over here weak because my man Myron said, old boy look like Junior. Bro, I got to give you the best. So you ain't Junior by far. So Myron, me and him work together. And my man, we got this dude out there. He used to be working with us anyway, named Junior. And I could definitely see the resemblance. But Julian was a knucklehead. That joke got caught up for stealing Cadillac converters.
I promise ain't no Cadillacs getting stole here, man. Like.
Man.
So, yeah. But, Diggs, what you got for him, boss?
Yo, man. Hey, enjoy the games this week, man. Because, look, all I'm doing is talking shit to all the losers, man. That's all I'm doing. Next weekend is back to business. Hey, y'all be easy out there.
For sure, man. But look, man, I'm y'all host, Tone. I appreciate everybody being on the channel, man. If you hadn't already, hit the like button, subscribe. You got Hardcore Sports Network, Philly SportzRap, my man Philly Hat Time, for sure. My man AK, subscribe to these guys, man. Great content. I appreciate y'all, man, for making a good show. Shout out to G-Man Entertainment once again. Shout out to Cardi Blanc, man, for the sponsorship. I appreciate those guys for helping us out, man. And y'all lace them up, man. It's game time, baby. We see y'all next week. We out of here.
Yeah, I'm coming for the top. You should know that before I even lace them up. Until I get it, put this work in non-stop. So if you slacking, then get ready, lose your spot. Lose your spot, boy, I'm coming for the top.